Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where the tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So West Virginia's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention. So good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Red Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside, and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He turns it loose to the left. And that pass is intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Green. Using the quick game. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down. 10. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got a man. It's Fox.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to pop the draw. Fakes his man out. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Morton. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend, but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Line gets set, 1st down. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Morton. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a little off. Incomplete. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They move the tight end all over. They'll go right back to the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Coming after it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Running it back, it's McCray. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
This offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. To the air, it's Green. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ray. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. This is a third and long. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Makes his connection. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. He's going for it all. Snags it down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. He's going to pass. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On target over the middle. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Buying some time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
How about this offense responding late in the 1st half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Kelly. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Give to the running back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Welcome to Dynasty Mode. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the... Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is up to you. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to Kayville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Astronauts offense is on the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got...
They'll run the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll run the option. And the Astronauts are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Turns it on in midfield. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Astronauts. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Moore. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Blue Devils are threatening in the red zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Blue Devils. On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Number 20. Up and just about set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's looking deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's running in the open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Got his man. He's off to the races. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the draw. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Touch pass on the run. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the